Well, hey, and welcome back. We're back in the old red beast here. Starts a little bit easier because this is Tuesday. I just run her, what was that, Sunday. Still got a little fuel in that float bowl. These quadrajets are notorious for letting the fuel drain out, so that's what's going on with mine. Haven't bothered to fix it because I want to put a different carburetor on this thing. Said it's Tuesday, I don't remember what the date is, 27th or something like that of November. I'm playing hooky from work today. My back's bugging me. Laid up for that 3 days, and I went to work yesterday and it was somewhat painful, so take the day off. We're going out to get a little grub, a little lunch. It's what, 3:30 in the afternoon right now. A little something to show you guys when I get back. Picked up last night from the scrap lady. But, seems like you guys are really responding to these longer videos, so let's see what we can do today. It's just difficult because all I do in the week is get up, go to work, come home. I don't really do much running around during the week. Check it out. The one who bitches at everybody about parking in their yard is parking in the grass. I don't want to blatantly point the camera at her because then she'll start bitching about that too. She was parked in the road yesterday and blocking traffic like she complains to me about all the garbage piling up around their house. And that's the homeowner association president's daughter and house. Gotta love people that don't think they have to follow the rules. See how squeaky the brakes are today. Yeah, not too bad. They're not grabbing. And as usual, I just now remembered I got that stupid exhaust leak on this thing. One of you guys commented on the last video about hurry up and get those headers on. Yeah, I need to, but I want to rip the smog pump off, do the carburetor and the intake manifold, and kind of do an in-depth tune-up on this thing. Brother Kevin 92 XJ sent me a video. It was Muscle Car Garage, their muscle car shootout. I remember watching that when it first came out on the TV and Speed Channel. So that was pretty cool. 69 Hurst Olds, 70 Chevelle SS 454 with the LS6, 429 Boss Mustang, AMX with a 390. Grand Sport Buick Stage 1 convertible. That was pretty cool watching all that stuff. I love them old muscle cars. Gas guzzling, good for nothing but going fast in a straight line. So we're gonna hit up the Teriyaki joint. Follow this other vintage Chevy in front of me here. Actually, we're not gonna follow him. He's going into Jack in the Box. We're gonna take one turn ahead. I kind of forgot this is the first shift crowd getting home from Boeing right now. Nice old truck. teriyaki joint right up here. They're not bad. Get the chicken or some other representation thereof with a little bit of rice and some salad and another nice looking Chevy truck. 3/4 ton. So we will be back shortly. Alrighty, teriyaki chicken with egg rolls. And the running truck. Get you over there so you can see, not just stare at the wiper blade. We got Buick coming from the left. Van's turning. Big old Chevy pick-em-up T-Ruck trying to back out. Little Corvette. Kind of goofy looking wheels on her, but oh, where to go to kill a little bit of time with you folks. See how long the first part of this video was, but who likes to see the longer videos, so we'll try to give you a little bit what you're asking for. I'm not going to do it every day, but like I said earlier, I'm just not one of those people that does a whole lot during the week. Work second shift, so I usually stay in the house till I have to go to work. Hit the grocery store on the way home at night. There's less people, less crowds. I'm not big on crowds. And weekends do a little bit of running around. Mr. Cook is trying to get a block sanding party together, I think for Sunday, he said, for Kit. He's got, says pretty much the hood and the front fenders are done. He's got the bumper pretty well fitted up. I talked to him yesterday for a little bit. He's first shift, I'm second, so we kind of cross paths at work every few days or so. But, I don't know, maybe Sunday if I'm free we'll sneak over there, do a little sanding on Kit with him and whoever else he has coming by and get you an update on the car. Let's go down here. I've never been down here. This house right here on the corner, they got a dude's got a 77 Trans Am that Ken actually looked at. Oh, this doesn't go anywhere. Well, kind of shoots that idea in the bum, doesn't it? Let's see if we can borrow a little driveway space here. I was hoping to just take a little side road and go cruise and see some of the sights, but it's not down this road. School's out. Watch for the kiddies. Yeah, it was a black Trans Am. He was eyeballing it potentially as a project vehicle. It was complete, ran. Guy fired it up for us. Sounded healthy. 400. Turbo 400 Trans. He had the WS6 Firebird wheels with it, which are the snowflake wheels that are about an inch wider than the stock ones. It was all going, but he decided on the 84 Trans Am and doing a kit project. You should have picked that one up instead, but it was a non-T-top car. My buddy Rob down there in Portland with the Camaro, when he was up, we were talking about cars. And, you know, sometime in the near future here, 20 mile an hour with the kids walking around, so there's probably cops present. But sometime in the future, start making some good money once I get maxed out and get some savings built up. I'd like to go buy a fairly complete muscle car. I may just have to go for that 77, 78 Trans Am. Love to find a Bandit edition with all the gold pinstriping and but yeah, it all boils down to what I can afford at the time, and if I even do it. Right now, we're just kind of holding out till probably next summer, next fall sometime. Start getting real serious about a new car. Because I love this truck. I hate putting gas in it. It's an 84 and she's only got, doesn't even have 83,000 miles on her yet. 4-barrel with a 3-speed, 4-wheel drive, it's heavy. She drinks fuel. You know, back when gas was, I don't know, $1 or less a gallon. Who cares if you only got 10 miles of the gallon? Actually, with these bigger tires, I'm 11.5 to 12, somewhere in that range, which is still not great. If I could get the fuel economy and the performance of the silver truck, my 94 Chev, with the body and the bulletproof drivetrain of this truck, and put them together, that to me would be a perfect rig. The school bus dropping them off right on a busy road. I think we'll just pop down to the bottom of the hill here into the trestle and sneak on up the hill and head her on home. It's going to be a super long video, but alright, bus driver, make up your mind now. Yeah, last non-rainy day they're saying for a little while for us. Jeez, what's he doing? Dropping off at every single house? Can't these kids walk anymore? Of course, with all the sick bastards out there. All the little kids staring out the back window. Crap. That's a little ridiculous. We don't need to do door-to-door service. Although this is a busy road, so. Let's see how many more times he can stop. Yeah, gonna be wet again here for the rest of the week, and you know what? I'm gonna get off my lazy butt and get those axle shafts into Napa tomorrow. I keep meaning to do that. Kind of like fixing the exhaust leak on this thing. I keep meaning to, I just keep forgetting. Work on getting that Dana 44 built back together under the Jeep. They're not calling for much snow this winter for us, but it'd be nice to have the other 4x4 available. A nice winter sky over there. Lovely Everett straight ahead. Around the potholes we go. speed. Sometimes there's a cop waiting here. I was going to work, I'd stay to the right, but we're going back up to the house, so we'll stay to the left. When it snowed last year, I was coming across the bridge there, watching the cars sliding sideways down this hill, smacking into each other. Didn't have the camera going though. To the left will take you to Snohomish and Highway 2. We are going to the right, back up to Lake Stevens. Another feller asked me where Lake Stevens was located. I think he was from Australia. I can't remember his name. Something Holden. I remember that part, but let's floor it for a second. It stumbles a little bit, but just doesn't have a whole lot of power. That's why I want to do a different carb and headers and maybe a cam and intake. But anyway, yeah, we are in the beautiful state of Washington, in the very northwest corner of the United States. Oh, other than Alaska. We are below Alaska, just below the Canadian border. What am I? Hour and a half from Canada? I think I'm quite 2 hours. Got Mr. B.B. King coming to the whatchamacallit theater up there in Bellingham. I went and saw the Blues Brothers last year. Trying to get a small group of people together to see that. I think it'd be kind of cool. One of the blues greats. As these people are getting older and they start passing away, so if you want to see them now. Also thinking about hitting up the King Tut exhibit here in Seattle over Christmas break. The holiday break, excuse me. Got to be politically correct, even though it's still Christmas. Doing 45 and a 35 and everybody's still passing me. Gotta get in front, can't be behind somebody who's going slow. Gotta get home first. Idiots. But yeah, gotta look into see if they'll allow cameras. I keep hearing conflicting reports for the King Tut exhibit. Almost everybody says no flash, because it messes up the coloring on the pieces. Luckily this little camcorder has no flash, so I shouldn't have to worry about that, but maybe I'll look at that website when I get home tonight. Snow on the mountains ahead there. Yeah, the light's gonna change, but hang on to the camera, whipping it around the corners. Window down in the lower corner there. No, piece of paper. I was wondering what was showing on the screen there. A few people had their lights on last night when I came home. Another week or two, maybe we'll go for a little drive on the weekend, and after the sun goes down, see what we can find in the neighborhood. last year, Ken and I took the Cadillac to that big light display not too far from where he used to live, where all the neighborhood homes go overboard, go hog wild. Dude's fixing his Christmas tree there in the front yard. I was noticing last night the top third wasn't lighting up. Nice to see some people take a little bit of pride in what they do. Unlike some neighbors of mine that bitch at everybody else and then don't do a damn thing for their own place. See all the crap she's got building in the front yard there. I don't know if she fancies herself a junk collector or what, but the SS is all bashed up. That front bumper's still tweaked. And what a putz. Check the mail here too. I'm proud to say I have never been in a vehicle accident. I've been in vehicles that have been involved in accidents, but never when I've been driving. Knock on wood. Keep her slow and steady and don't get stupid. Ooh, come on. Parking brake needs some work. Anyway, let's go check out what I picked up last night. Just think I should probably hit the grass real quick as you're zoomed in. I got junk. Like a motorcycle rim. A couple of marine heads. That's nice and heavy. 2 work benches, or weight benches. And then Dodge Ram front bumper. I've got a light. Got a, yes, it's fiberglass scoop or something. I grabbed it. It was just, there's the gal that I get all my scrap from. This is from her house. They're cleaning things out, so. Yeah. Dodge Ram front bumper. 03, 04. Yeah, pretty flimsy. I mean, I could lift that very easily one-handed. She rear-ended a dude and cut her off in the parking lot and tweaked it up, so they put a new bumper on it. But we're going to get that transferred over to the red truck and maybe do a little organization back in this thing. Slowly getting rid of all the lumber from... Oh, this is from the toolbox. Get things cleaned up and get that toolbox shoved up forward there. But yeah, I think we're going to grab the mower and get this cut real quick. Maybe hit the backyard as well. The last cut for the year. Hopefully it's dry enough. So we'll come back in a bit and show you what we got. Setting and cut her short. Last cut of the year. Hopefully not till April or May of next year. So hoping to keep the moss from proliferating so much. A little bit coming through, but not bad. Didn't have a moss problem till last year or so. But yeah, let's knock out the backyard and see what we got. Alrighty. Quick view of the backyard before I cut it. The mulch pile. Get a hold of Mr. Ruger, see if he still wants some of that dirt. Although it's probably too wet now, but I should edge too real quick, so. Just noticed, the camera's picking it up. I got a bulge right here. The siding's pulling away. I got the bulge right here. Jeez. I got a hole up there. Yeah, that's for the gutters. I got rot going on up there. Have to fix that. Of course, we got to double check to see if the gutters are even overflowing there. I was putting the lights up. I got rot right up here. Just nothing left of that wood. So let's go get the backyard squared away. Okay, she's mowed. Even shook a few of the leaves out of the tree and mowed them again. But this is not the lowest setting. I think I did second from the lowest, third from the lowest. Give her one final cut for the winter. I'm on the low definition camera right now. I was going to try to do a time lapse of the earlier cut, but we'll go inside and get the high def. And I got a little something special I think I'm going to do for you guys. Because the sun is going down, it's getting dark. Neat looking clouds up there. So, yeah, let's go out front and get that going. Stand by. Alrighty, we got the big camera now. So what are we gonna do? Now the grass is all cut and everything's looking nice. Clumps laying everywhere, but a little bit wet. You saw me fire this thing up earlier in the video. I get a new roof. Better hurry up, it's supposed to rain tomorrow. Get the tar paper down at least. Well, we got other vehicles to start and a whole mess of keys. Let's put on the line, shall we? I gotta get that all transferred over to the other truck too. I know this thing will start. Drove it yesterday. It's just been sitting for, I don't know. What is it, 4 o'clock or so? So we're looking at 12, 14 hours maybe. This is my old reliable, my daily rig right now. Turn Queen off and crank her up. Just like that. Love fuel injection. What do we got for mileage? 170,319. Focus. Focus. A little scratch on my lens, it's goofing it up. We prefer the TAC gauge cluster, but I ain't worried about it on this truck. No, my amp meter is not reading that high. The gauge is wrong. Put a tester on it, she's reading right around 13.8 or so. We know that one runs. Good truck. Hell of a good truck. And she's locked. Alrighty. It's empty. Everything transferred into this truck, cleaned it up, organized it a little bit. Steel on this side, aluminum over there. Next cold start. I haven't run this thing for a while. And she is wet. She is leaking. Whew, smells wet too. Brake zone. Turn that music down. 3, 2, 1, contact. And she's a runner too. foggy on the window. I'm almost tempted just to snag a cover for this thing, so it's just going to sit outside and leak. Do that. Yep, good rig. Need to get that rear end fixed. Odometer showing 175, but subtract 13,000 from that because this is not the original cluster. So we're looking at what, 162,000 miles? Ain't bad. When I bought this thing, anything under 200,000 was, you know, a $1,500, $2,000 rig. I bought this for 450 bucks. So a little bit of gas left in her. Oil pressure. She's charging. So she's another good rig. A lot of people don't like these. A lot of people do. It's funny, all the Ford people I know, they can't stand Jeeps. Oh, they're crap. They're junk. Yeah. I've had better luck with this than the last few Fords I've had. Easy to work on. That's what impresses me. Swampers, don't ever buy them, especially the bias plies. Kind of flow exhaust on her. You see that tire, that wheel's looking dark. Brake fluid. There's the new axle with the center section there. Hey look, Rob's Hood. I'm supposed to take that down for over Thanksgiving, but I didn't make it down south. So, yeah, let's let that one run for a little bit. Maybe the Christmas lights are on. Must be about 4:30, 5 o'clock. That window cleared up pretty quick. It's already pumping on heat. Let her warm up a little bit. I haven't run it for a while. And, what do you say, huh? Huh? What do you say? Hood struts are starting to go south. Got the battery plugged in. I should disconnect it. Oh, there's my knife. Been looking for that for about 2 weeks now. Let's give her a whirl, huh? Let's give her a whirl. Kevin did all this on his video a couple weeks ago, this last weekend, so I'm not going to try crawling in. Still smells like vanilla in here. Cadillac. Here's the fuel pump. What do we got for music playing here? Come on. You're not hearing that. There we go. Now we're ready. 3, 2, 1, contact. Can't really see much, but she hasn't run for a while either. The fleet. I'd start the olds, but burned up my remote starter switch. It's kind of a pain to get into a Cadillac there, so. I'm not going to run this one too long. I'm still working on stuff under the hood, so. Squeak, squeak, squeak. This one is showing 134,000 miles on her. So, yeah, we got some more work to do to this thing. Oh, turn the lights off. Spring. I want this thing for the Cruising to Colby show. I got these doors fixed yet too. So you gotta replace the hood struts. Although they're not too bad yet, but they're starting to go, I can tell. She's a beauty. Needs a bath. Sitting here getting dirty. Anyway, I think we're gonna end it here. Christmas lights are on, it's getting dark. Shut the Jeep off. Seen them all run and gone for a little ride with me and helped me play hooky for the day. Got these lights on over here so we didn't kill the wiring. Now let's get this spare for the trailer put away. There's the shafts I need to take in to get my parts together for those. You know what? Not that I have a good spot to put you guys for it, but there's one more cold start we can try. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if she's got gas. I'll have to pull that thing out and fire it up, run the fuel out of the system. Poor little thing, I used her a couple of times and then parked her. Oh, so yeah, let's get this thing put away. We'll call her quits for the night and hear a plane up there somewhere. I'm not going to see them under the clouds, but no beautiful sunset tonight. Rains are coming in. We'll catch you all in the next video. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.